Hi, everybody. My name is Janet Sinclair, and I have a journey ahead of me that I would like to share with the world. This journey, a lot of people are traveling on this journey, but a lot of people aren't talking about the experiences of this journey. About a month ago, I was diagnosed with stage 3 colorectal cancer. It's a big shock to myself and my family, because a person like me, I'm always taking care of myself. I'm always taking care of everyone. The only thing I can say is that I work a lot and I don't get enough rest. But that's not a contributing factor to having colorectal cancer. Thank God that it's also not hereditary. About maybe 10 months 10 months ago, I started having some bleeding in my stool, but it was just like streaks. I didn't think much of it because it could just have been anything, and it wasn't consistent. I wasn't having any weight loss, any weight gain. Nothing changed, and I was eating very healthy, juicing every day, eating a lot of organic stuff from the farm, and a lot of vegetables, less meat, less rice, basically less carbohydrate, and more vegetables. The bleeding didn't last for a long time. I might have seen it a few times, and so I didn't take note. I wasn't alarmed. Then it started up again in about April of this year. It started back up again, and I again just thought maybe I had hemorrhoids inside of my rectum, and I didn't really pay much attention to it. But what I noticed was that it wasn't going away, and the bleeding was getting more. And not then in June, it became clots that started to come from my body. Even when I went to pee, I wiped myself, or it was in the toilet, and I became alarmed, and I called my doctor to schedule an appointment. When I called to schedule an appointment, they told me to go to the emergency room. I went to the emergency room, and gastro was concerned and wanted to do a colonoscopy. Now, I am 42 years old. I'm not at the age for just a normal colonoscopy, because the age is 45 years old, for the insurance to pay for it, for on a regular visit, on a routine visit. So if there are symptoms and the doctor feels that it's necessary, then they can order it. On the 17th of June, I went in. I was scheduled for the colonoscopy. I did the prep. I did everything, and I went in confident that, okay, I probably have some colon polyps, or maybe it's hemorrhoids, and I read up on it, and they said that during a colonoscopy that the doctor would clean it out if that's what's there. After the procedure was done, the doctor, I noticed that they seemed very concerned, and of course I was getting scared because they were concerned, and I overheard doctors talking about seeing a mass. But I wasn't the only patient there doing colonoscopy, and I didn't want to jump to any conclusions. But with that being said and done, the doctor came over, and he was very, very delicate, and he told me that he found a mass, and it was pretty big, and they think it's cancer, and they biopsied it and sent it to the lab. I didn't even know what to think. I didn't cry. I didn't know how to feel. I didn't know how to react. And the look on the doctor's face and the look on the nurse's face. They were expecting me to cry. So I told them, call my daughter. She was coming to pick me up, and my daughter came, and they told her, because I wanted her to know, and everything changed. I'm trying to stay normal. I have a lot of plans. I had just started putting together a stage show, Jada Kingdom, in Hartford, Connecticut, and I decided I wasn't gonna quit because I know I had to stop working pretty soon, because the type of work that I do is very hands-on, and I won't be able to do that during treatment. So the process took a month, more tests, just to make sure the cancer didn't spread anywhere else. And God loved me so much that I have stage 3 cancer, and it didn't spread anywhere else to my body. I'm making this video because I had no symptoms. I took care of myself, and it happened. I'm not like at risk genetically for this cancer, so it's just one of those things that happen. Now I'm gonna have to go through chemo radiation, and then ultimately I'm gonna have to have a surgery. And I know that everything is going to be okay, but I also know that it's going to be a journey. I'm a very spiritual person, and I do my best to be good. I've been through so much storms. I've been through so much fire, and I've been battered and hurt. And at one point, I actually thought that this must be a punishment for something. The only thing I can think about is the goodness that I've done. I am humble, and my life revolves around my children. I'm trying to build a business so I can have a legacy for my children, and I don't have to work so hard for somebody else. And I feel like this thing just came into my life and rip it apart, rip my dreams apart, because I was working towards my dream, my goal, my vision. But I know this isn't the end, because my creator put me here for something. I didn't come here just to work hard, get cancer, and die. I have children, and I'm blessed with well-rounded children. And I need to continue guiding them because they didn't make it yet. They still need me. And I'm never gonna give up. I'm gonna fight this fight. This weekend, I have my show at the West Indian Social Club, Jada Kingdom, and this is it's big. It's big. It's a big deal for me because I won't be working after Friday because I'm starting my treatment next week. And the treatment course is going to be very invasive, so I cannot continue to do the work. So it's important that the show is successful, and I've been putting my all in it. I've been working so hard. I've been putting my heart into it to make it successful because a lot is riding on it. I just want to put my story out there because I'm not ashamed. I'm afraid, but I'm not ashamed. I'm not defeated. I'm strong. I've been through a lot. I'm a single mom, and I have faith